Greetings everyone, this is Walk, Ride, Fly, joining in from East 96th Street and Madison Avenue, Upper Manhattan, friends. And today is Friday the 13th, I know, a little spooky, Friday the 13th, and the time is around 5:45 p.m. local time, and temperature is 66 degrees Fahrenheit, but it is very, very, very humid. Super humid today. I think humidity is about 73 or 74%. DTUK, what's going on, my friend? I haven't seen you for ages. I hope all is well. Greetings to you, Fiore, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Stephen Barrier, Valerie Wood, Sharon, Solomon, Judith. Greetings to you. Greetings to you, DTUK again. Jaws Dean, Tanya Sotelo. Greetings. Drela Elerbi. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. All right, friends. Today is a good day because I want to show you some of my favorite spots in the city. And of course, we're going to be exploring, finding hidden gems, new things, new spots, meeting new friends, connecting with new people. You know how we do it. Samoan tribal chief from Jamaica. Shout out to the Caribbeans. What's going on? What's going on, Darrell? From the UK as well. We got two people from the UK today. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Guatemala. Sergio is from Guatemala. Greetings to you, Sergio. All right, so friends, first things first, I apologize for not going live for the last couple of days. It has been a rough, hectic week for me. A lot going on, so I was not able to go live or upload walking videos. But today I was like, you know what? Let me do my best. Let me at least show up, you know, give them something, bring them something. So here I am. In any case, that is the reason why I was not able to stream for a couple of days. Life this week has been a bit hectic and all over the place and rough. Anyway, I'll spare you the details. So friends, you guys know I love almond croissant. Almond croissant with coffee is life. You guys already know that. And I've tried a couple of places in the city. I mean, most places in the city, most places have a decent quality almond croissant. But most places, I'm sorry. So most places have decent almond croissant, but only select few places have the quality that I like, which is, you know, not as flaky, more like spongy, sort of like, you know, a cake, you know, a mix between a cake and, you know, a regular croissant. So anyway, I've heard good things about the almond croissant at Julien Boulangerie. You guys know, I went to the one in Brooklyn randomly while I was walking. I found it, you know, as I was streaming. Walked in and shared the experience with you. But today I learned that there is another Julien Boulangerie on the Upper East Side or Upper Manhattan, and here is the location. I didn't even know that. Apparently they opened in September, and here they are, and apparently they have another location on York Avenue. So in any case, we're gonna give it a try. I've been savoring this moment all day to try almond croissant at Julien Boulangerie. Greetings. Oh, I missed a super chat. I apologize. Tanya Sotelo. Hello, Rob. This is your favorite Italian bakery. Greetings from Toronto. Thank you so much, Tanya Sotelo. All right, I'm gonna have to go to Toronto because I've heard good things about the bakeries, the Italian bakeries, especially the French bakeries, and also the great coffee shops that you guys have. So I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I'm definitely gonna go to Toronto. How you doing? Soon. A Zilfer Surfer. Did the free pizza taste good? Oh my. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you, Zilfer Surfer. Thank you so much for the super chat, first of all. Yes, the pizza was good. Really, really good. Henry is here, right? I gotta tell you, Henry, the pizza was really, really good. It was just plain pizza, you know, with, you guys saw it, right? Tomato sauce, olive oil, mushrooms, that was it. But the taste was so good. I mean, they're Italians, right? Italians from Napoli. That's the birthplace of pizza. It has to be good, right? And the other thing is that it was like thin, the way I like it. I don't like the bulky pizza, so it was great. Thank you for bringing that up, Zilfer Surfer, Magnus. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. Greetings to you, Najuma Brown, Henry again, Renee, Sally. All right, I'm not going in circles, I promise. I'm gonna walk in. I'm just waiting for these people to be done so that I can walk in with freedom and be able to show you everything. All right? Or should I just walk in? It's a very tight place. It's a very small place, so I don't want to stand there and move, like, you know, get in the way. All right, so here we have Jerome Florist. As you guys know, the Upper East Side, the Upper West Side, in general, Upper Manhattan has a lot of flower shops like this one. I honestly don't even know how they make money, because most of the time either they're closed or there's no one and they still have full stock. All right, friends. Ooh, they are leaving. Let's go. Time to go in. Oh, I guess not. All right, friends. And here we have some authentic French snacks. What is this? Petites Courrier. All right, that's the national anthem of New York City. The sound that you're hearing in the back, that is the national anthem of New York City. All right, they do have these. I've seen them in France. I've seen these in Paris. I love a good croissant. You know, I'm not really a big fan of croissant, but like if it's done right, if it's baked right, you know, the right way, I like it. But you know, on a normal day, it wouldn't be my first choice. I gotta be honest. I'd go for something else. But almond croissant, if it's done right, if it's baked right, not fluffy, you know, more substance and less fluff, that would be ideal for me. All right, as you can see, a little bit of crumpet, yes, not too much though, you know. All right, they got everything imported from France. Everything is from Paris, right? From France. Everything is imported. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna show these bakeries here, right here, friends. All right, so luckily they're not sold out. Because by this time, usually most bakeries like run out of what they have. That's why I came first. I was like, do you have almond croissant? That's why I had to make sure. I had to check. But what is the best seller for you guys? Almond croissant is the best seller?
One of them, but they're all best sellers. We can run out and sell out of any of them any day.
I see. How good is the almond croissant? No, almond chocolate hazelnut croissant. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Does it have a lot of chocolate? I don't think I've tried that combination before. Huh?
Not a lot.
Just a little bit of chocolate. Okay. So if you had to choose between the almond croissant and the almond chocolate hazelnut croissant, which one would it be?
I choose the almond croissant. I like more simple ones, but they're all really popular.
Okay. All right, you know what? I'll go with almond croissant then. I'll get that one. And what else? I think that would be it for now. We got kind of. So do you guys bake everything here, or you bring it from the other location? Huh? Okay. So you bring some of it from the other locations and then other ones here. All right, friends. So this is Julien Boulangerie. This is what it looks like. They got a lot of stuff from France, as you can see, imported stuff, authentic stuff. They have macaroons, of course. Not a big fan of macaroons, but they do have macaroons as well. As you can see, different color ones, different flavors, cookie and cream, passion fruit, cotton candy. They got a lot of good stuff, friends. All right, time to get my croissant. All right, can I show the price? All right, friends, so that croissant is $6.51. I'm sorry, $6.21. Okay, some coffee I'm gonna wait because I want to try a place that I've never been to. But I've tried your coffee before, so it's good. Oh, if you pay cash, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
All right, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that little tip right there? So some places actually in New York do that, but I should have asked here. Anyway, so if you pay cash, instead of $6.21, you pay $5.99. That's a little tip for you guys if you come to New York City.
Out of 10. Here you go.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I got my croissant. That's a little tip for you. I paid cash, makes it easier.
401.
Awesome, thank you so much. And thank you for the hospitality, great service. Thank you, appreciate it. Awesome. All right, what is this? The pistachio twist. All right, maybe another time.
Okay.
All right, my friend, have a good one. Thank you. A bit pricey, yes. One, the location is in a pricey neighborhood. That's one. And second, a lot of things in New York are pricey, gotta be honest. Lots of things are pricey. So, including tip, that was $6 and what? $7. I would say $7. I was gonna say $6.99, but $7, including tip. And that was nice of her. She said, you know, if you're paying cash, we'll give you a little discount. I know some places in New York do that, but not all of them do that. So it's kind of, you know, difficult to keep up. It's kind of difficult to keep track and remember, you know. Anyway, I'm excited to try this almond croissant. Let's see what it looks like. All right, in terms of weight, that's what I like. That means there's a lot of substance in there. It's not just fluff. Oh, it's a little heavy, which is good. DTUK. I mean, you know, it's just to be nice, you know. I'm taking up her time. I'm asking questions. I know, you know, they would do it either way, but it's just good karma. Let's put it that way. It's good karma. Good karma is good. And you guys know, in the US, you know, the minimum wage is not that great. It's not like Europe, you know, where they pay you guys very well. Oh, my apologies. Go ahead.
It's okay, thank you.
Yep. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to open it up. I'm trying to give it a try. But yeah, so in Europe and, you know, in Asia, people don't really care about tips. But in a city like New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and other main cities in the U.S. or even in Canada, I think it's the same in Canada as well, right? Tipping is appreciated. But in a city like New York, it is sort of like it's expected. Oh my God, I can't speak today. I haven't had my coffee yet. It's definitely expected in New York. Oh yeah, especially if you go to a bar. Oh wait a minute, there's a California license plate, friends. Look at that. Look at that, the first one of the day. Look at that white car, California license plate. What do I say? We always. All right, first bite. First bite, you know the rules. I have to say it's very good. I like it. Delicious. Yeah, in Canada as well, the tips are expected. I think in North America, pretty much, right? Tipping is expected. Of course, you know, it depends from city to city, depends from business to business, but yeah, it's expected. Oh yeah, let me tell you, friends. Hey, what's up, Maz? Let me tell you, friends. especially at restaurants and bars, especially bars. You must tip. It doesn't matter how many drinks you get, you have to tip based on how many drinks you get. Sometimes it's per drink, sometimes you just paid up front. Sometimes, maybe when you close the tab, you ask, you know, you're like, if you could remember, right? How many drinks you had, you tip per drink. And sometimes it's a lot of money. I don't drink or anything, but you know, I sometimes hang out with friends who drink, who do, and they end up spending a lot of money because prices are higher in New York when it comes to drinks. And then on top of that, you have to tip like at least $2 per drink, depending on the location. I would say that that's even on the cheap side. Some places you might have to tip even more. Anyway, friends, this almond croissant is a slice of heaven. Look how amazing it looks. Very tasty, not flaky at all, solid taste. And you know, the good thing is it doesn't have a whole lot of sugar, so you actually taste the almonds and the other flavors that it has. So this is definitely worth it. Julien Boulangerie wins. All right, friends, so today I'm gonna go to one place that I've never been to, that I've been told to check out. Supposedly, they have good coffee, delicious coffee. So, we'll give them a try today. Catherine McKay, yes, today is Friday the 13th. It's a bit spooky, right? That's what I said when I started the show. I'm like, hopefully it's not a spooky day. Nah, we'll be fine. We have God, right? We'll be fine. But yeah, Friday the 13th. Almond paste has tons of sugar, that is true. It looks delicioso. No, it is really, really delicioso. And if I get my coffee as soon as possible, life is gonna be amazing. Pastry plus coffee, that's life. I gotta be honest, because you know, most almond croissants that I've tried, or even just a regular croissant, they don't have a lot of flavor. It's just bread, you know, with tons of sugar. But this is something else. Maria from Sao Paulo, greetings. I still have a little bit. Maybe I should have some coffee and have the rest of it. Very good. Where's the coffee, Governor? How are you doing, Gary Ting? It's such a delight to have you. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, I'm gonna have my coffee very soon. All right, friends, so this is an Italian place. The name of the place is De Capo Aperitivo e Caffè. So apparently they're known for that aperitivo. It's like an afternoon snack in Italy. It's very common to have aperitivo in the afternoon, late in the afternoon. It's like a late, not late in the day, but late in the day, like around 4 or 5. People take the time to eat aperitivo. And this place is apparently known for aperitivo. Aperitivo is normally like hors d'oeuvres, you know, small snacks here and there, drinks. That's what it is. And this place is known for that. But I'm here today for some coffee. Let's get some coffee. All right, I still have some almond croissant. I'm gonna enjoy that afterwards. But let's go and get some coffee. All right. They also have pastries, tiramisu. They have red velvet cake. They have lemon cake. They have Napolitan. And sandwiches as well. Dorella is asking, would you say you got a bang for your bucks? Absolutely. It was definitely worth it. That pastry was fantastic. How you doing, my friend? Good. I heard you guys have good coffee. Do you? Yeah. I'm gonna get a cortado. Can you recommend cortado? You know what? To go. I've been eating a lot, so I need to lose some calories. Wait a minute. Do you guys have another location on the Upper West Side? Yeah. Oh, no wonder. I'm like, this place the name sounds so familiar. Yes, I've been to that one. I usually go there. I mean, I used to go there back in the day for tiramisu. It used to come in this like nice cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, man.
Where's the original location?
That's the original location? That makes sense. I'm like, the Capo. I'm like, it makes sense, but yeah. Okay. Got it. And look at this, friends. They do have delicious cookies, biscottis. All my Italian favorites in one place. All right, so friends, so kind of, you know, the name kind of felt familiar. And as I remember, they have another location on the Upper West Side, which I've been to a couple of times before, like years ago. And I used to go there for tiramisu, delicious tiramisu, like out of this world. And their coffee is great as well. So yeah, I guess it's my first time at this location, but I've definitely been to another De Capo. All right, friends, this is what it looks like. My friend, is it okay if I show the backside? Is that okay? Thanks. All right, friends. They do have a little nice sitting area in the back. I just don't want to, you know, put the camera on people's faces, but I just still want to show it to you anyway. It's such a nice place. All right. The music is kind of loud, so I don't want to keep going towards the speaker, but you guys get the idea. Very nice, cozy place. You could come here for aperitivo or coffee. Do these places smell of coffee? No, not this one. What's the aroma there? No, this one doesn't have any aroma. It's just plain, yeah, neutral aroma. Nothing different, nothing special. Maz, yes, this is a back door or a back sitting area. Yes, very cozy, very nice, like nicely designed, very warm, nice lighting. Very nice. And great service too, as you can see. Very friendly staff. Oh, is it ready? Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. What is that machine? La Marzocco or? Oh, nice. Where do I pay? Oh, over there. Okay. Is the tiramisu still good?
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Do you guys make it here? Do you guys bake it here or?
No, we get them imported from Italy.
The tiramisu?
We get all our desserts, all our cookies imported from Italy.
Wait a minute, imported? Like, how does that work? Like frozen, I guess?
They like flash freezing or something. So like when you like eat dog here, they're like just like bacon, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Like so everything comes here baked, and you just like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. And how often do you guys get it? How often do you bring it from Italy?
We get like a shipment, like at least like twice a week.
Twice a week. Oh yeah, because I mean there's flights to Italy every day anyway.
I don't know how
Still.
they ship it. Yeah,
That's crazy though. Like what the? All right, friends. So I'm gonna get my coffee, and the coffee is $4. Not bad. All right, friends. The music is kind of loud, so I don't want to get in trouble with copyright stuff. I'm gonna move on as fast as possible. All right, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Would you mind lowering the volume just for a second? Just for a second. Thank you. YouTube gets a little uncomfortable with music during vlogging.
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
The licensing thing,
where
right?
do I put it?
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, friends. It's time to go, okay? What was your name?
Brian.
Brian. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care. Oh my, oh, it is raining. It was not raining like 5 minutes ago. Tanya Sotelo. All right, today's a good karma day, so we got to do all the good karma today, even though it's Friday the 13th, right? Good karma's good. All right, friends, it's raining and I don't like it because I don't have my umbrella, I don't have my rain shoes. This is not good. This is no bueno. No bueno. All right, let's sit down right here, enjoy the coffee for a second, and maybe enjoy the scenery of New York in the rain. You guys know I love the rain, of course, when I'm prepared, you know, when I'm like, when I know it's rain and when I know I'm prepared for it, it's awesome, it's beautiful. Or when I can sit down and look at it from afar, it is perfect. Traveling D, what's going on? We got 3 Brits today. What's going on? 3 people from London. Today's a good day. You should be a broadcaster or a restaurant and food critic. Hopefully one day, hopefully. I've been reaching out to a lot of agencies, a lot of companies, a lot of individuals. Just been doing so much, but nothing. Nothing at all. So hopefully something good comes up, you know, soon. But yeah, nothing good has come so far. But I've been trying. I've been trying, my friend. Doing my best. Not too bad. It's good seeing you, Traveling D. It's fantastic seeing you. All right, it's rush hour time, so you're gonna hear a lot of honking, screaming, yelling. That's how New York is. That's how New Yorkers communicate. Be like, hello. So when I first moved here, I couldn't believe, you know, how much like people yell at each other. You know, how often they honk. It was just so much for me. Like, you know, when I first moved here from California, it was very overwhelming. It was too overwhelming. I had to get used to it. It took some time, you know? Because nothing that you see on TV prepares you for what you see when you get here in New York. And when you live in New York City, the experience is completely different than what you see on YouTube, TV, or whatever. Anyway, I was overwhelmed. I was like, man, this city is a bit too much. But yeah, if you come from a city like, you know, Los Angeles or San Francisco or London or maybe Toronto, you know, you might not be, you might not be overwhelmed as much. But I came from a small city, a city of 50,000 people in California. About 70, I would say, actually, 50 to 70,000. So culture shock, absolutely, Captain. I was shocked. Oh yeah, not too shocked, but still, it was overwhelming because just things move so fast. And you know, in the city where I lived, where I lived, you know, things kind of move, you know, slower. And you know, you go to a restaurant, you take your time. You go to a cafe, you take your time. You go to a coffee shop, you take your time. You know, but in New York, everything and everybody is in a rush. But one thing that I can tell you is that the amazing thing about the human brain and us humans is that we adjust, right? We can adjust to anything. And then after a couple of months, I was like, wow, I love it. And now whenever I go back to California, to my town, it's like a reverse culture shock. I'm like, why is everybody at home? I'm like, why is everybody so quiet? Why is it so quiet here? So I have to like adjust myself, to that environment again. It's like, why is the city quiet at 8 p.m., at 7 p.m.? It doesn't make sense. But yeah. Okay, friends, I'm gonna get going in a second. Just bear with me here. All right, saying goodbye to the almond croissant. Done and done. Delicious, wonderful, exquisite, everything. So I highly, highly recommend that place. I literally just tried it for the first time with you guys, just for the experience, so that you can have the experience with me. And I've been savoring this experience all day, and I'm glad I did. Definitely worth it. Now, time for coffee. But as I remember, I've already had the Capo coffee, so I know it's gonna be good. I definitely know it's gonna be good. All right, another good place to get coffee is Joe and the Jews. The coffee is not that great, but it's decent. A lot better than Starbucks for sure. All right, friends, so now we are getting into East Harlem, El Barrio, East Harlem. All right, here's what looks like a fine Italian restaurant, Tre Otto. And as you guys already know, every block, every neighborhood has at least one Italian restaurant. Tanya is saying, thanks for the experience. Coffee time, absolutely. And when you combine a delicious pastry with good coffee, life gets better. Life gets that much better. All right, let's cross the street because there's something interesting right there. Check it out. And just so you know, friends, El Barrio has a large Puerto Rican community. El Barrio means the neighborhood, aka Spanish Harlem. And there are a lot of Latin restaurants, there are a lot of Caribbean restaurants, there are a lot of course, Latin, Caribbean, and Italian restaurants. I don't know why today I'm like running out of words. I can't even speak properly. All right, once the coffee hits, life will be different. All right, stuffed baked potato. That sounds interesting. Croissant, money well spent. I agree. Like I agree with that sentiment. It's like it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth the money. All right, and here we have the Icon Medical Institute, funded by, of course, you already know, Carl Icahn, one of the famous activist investors on Wall Street. He has funded a lot of programs. He has donated millions and millions of dollars to research institutes, to schools, to stadiums, sport complexes, and so on. He's one of the wealthy individuals, the very wealthy individuals in New York City, in the country as well. He's worth billions, actually. All right, that is Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. So this one is both a school and a medical center. Carl Icahn. If you're watching, Mr. Icahn, I want to say hello. If you have any media openings for your company, let me know. I'd like to work for you. What was the other guy that he competes with all the time that he had beef with at some point? I forgot the name. The other billionaire, like it's like a billionaire feud. Do all ice cream trucks look like that in New York City? No, they don't. That's the main reason that I actually crossed the street to check it out. No, no, they don't. They don't look like that. Some of them do look nice, like that one, but not all of them do look like that. Not all of them look like that. All right, and they have mobiles. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty cool. This is a mobile prostate cancer screening. Go ahead, no worries, no worries. You're fine, you're fine. No worries, no worries. This is a mobile prostate cancer screening. That's right. Wow, I've never seen one of these. It's like pretty much an entire medical facility on a car, on a bus or a trailer, I guess. That's pretty cool. Murdoch? No, I don't even know where Murdoch is. Wait, didn't Murdoch pass away? I thought he did. Is he alive? I'm sorry. Rupert Murdoch, you mean? Or is there no, oh, you're answering to my question. No. The other guy is an activist investor, just like Carl Icahn, very famous one. And I think he invested a lot of money into Herbalife or something like that. Yes, he did invest a lot of money. What's his name was trash. Oh, Natasha and Gary Tang. You guys got it right. You guys saved me a lot. Thank you. Yes, Bill Ackman. That is correct. Bill Ackman, another billionaire from New York. All right, friends, so let's go down this way and see what else we can find. Here we have housing projects here. S. Swan is asking, is that the Metro North that went by? Probably. Could be. I didn't see it, but it could be. I think Metro North goes all the way to Yonkers, right? All the way to White Plains. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's the red line. Yep, that's the red line right there. I think that's the Hudson line, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Look how different it looks. That's a different train, right? Yeah, I think that's the red line. The Hudson is red, maybe? I don't remember the combinations, but... All right, friends, I gotta be honest, the coffee is not as good as it used to be for some reason. It's all right, but it's not the quality that I remember, unfortunately, but it's still good. I think maybe he put a lot of milk in it. I think that might be why. All right, friends, you know what? I'm gonna go down this way and go where the action is, because this side of town is a bit quiet. More residences and not a whole lot of action. So we're gonna go to the other side. New Haven line is red, triple G. Thank you so much for that information. So what's the other colors then? What's the Hudson? The Hudson or the Harlem lines? What are the colors? Hey Robert, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And I still have a little bit of coffee here. Thank you so much, Robert Munoz. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, there's no way out on this side. I guess I gotta go in circles. So Julien Boulangerie was technically on the Upper East Side. So the Upper East Side and the East Harlem line is East 96th Street. So if you go higher than that, it's East Harlem, El Barrio, Spanish Harlem. And below that is the Upper East Side. Of course, you know, within the Upper East Side, you know, there's different sections, and within Spanish Harlem, there are different sections. Just like, you know, West Harlem has different sections in it. People just say like, oh, Harlem, oh, Manhattan. But within that, there are a few sections. In any case, we're gonna explore as much as possible today, so bear with me. Bear with me, friends. And of course, if you are in a hurry, if you want to grab something on the go quickly and go to wherever you need to go, you can try one of these, one of the hot dog stands or the food carts in New York. Yeah, when I first came to New York, I tried a few of these. I found some good ones, and you know, to the most part, they're okay. From my perspective, they put a lot of salt on the food. Of course, you know, they have to preserve it. They have to make sure that it's preserved over a couple of days, just in case it doesn't sell. So they put a lot of salt. And I'm not a big fan of salt, so whenever I eat that type of food, I can taste the salt, like right away. And usually it is a lot of salt. Too much salt. That is my experience. That is my experience. Good evening to you, Cindy Mandeli. Marcos Tuga. Hello, how you doing? Portuguese coffee is better? I thought Portuguese coffee was just regular coffee. I didn't know there was like a special variety of Portuguese coffee. I know Cuban coffee is different. I know, like, you know, a few different types of coffees from different parts of the world are different, but I didn't know Portuguese coffee was any different. One thing that you're gonna see a lot of in New York is piled up trash, unpicked trash. Trash everywhere. That's very common. And summertime, woo! It smells really, really bad. Parts of the city smell like really, really, really bad because of piles of garbage. You know, the good thing about East Harlem is that it brings different cultures. Like I said, you know, Latin culture, Caribbean culture, and also Italian culture. So you see cuisines from, you know, all those communities, from each community. And you have lots of it here, which is fantastic. So if you're a foodie like I am, you might want to explore this neighborhood. Of course, you know, we're going to check out as many of those as possible today. And I'm going to share some of my favorite places. And of course, you know, try to find some hidden gems as well along the way. Aida Santos is saying it depends on how you make it and make coffee in Puerto Rico. So I could say it's the best. I know, it's so funny. Like every culture is like, no, you have to try our coffee. Hey, Rob, please go and try our coffee because our coffee is like #1. Greeks say the same thing. Italians say the same thing. Puerto Ricans. But I love it because, you know, people invest a lot of time in making coffee, which I appreciate a lot, you know. And on top of that, you know, they do it differently. They each do it differently. You know, maybe they process it differently, or they prepare it differently, which is great, you know. One of the parking lots that sort of like gives me anxiety is this type of parking lot. Look at that. I've seen a lot of these in San Francisco, but there is a whole lot of these in New York. Literally, look at that. How you doing, man? How's it going? So yeah, I don't know if I want to trust these metal beams for my expensive cars, you know? If I have expensive car, like that one right there, Mercedes. I don't know if I would trust it. No, sir. I would rather find some, you know, parking here, or maybe, you know, a little further down. What if that thing just like breaks, you know? What if it just like malfunctions and doesn't, you know, the lift doesn't work, you know, to bring the car down? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a pessimist, but that thing scares me. All right, here, you could park it right there. I mean, it could probably be expensive, but I'd rather park it there. All right, friends, let's see. You know what? There's a park right there. I wanted to show you this Thai restaurant that I used to go to back in the day, and I can't remember where it is now. I'm gonna look it up. I can't find it, but we'll see. And of course, parking is very expensive in New York City, as you can see. $10 for half an hour. This is actually considered okay price, as you can see. Parking your car in New York City ain't cheap. So you're better off using public transportation. Unless you really need to rent a car. It's not worth it. This way. Sophie D. William Cohen Research Bill. New York, if you donate a good amount of money to research centers, they'll name the buildings after you. I've seen tons of buildings like this. Wealthy people, I think it's, of course, you know, it's a tax write-off as well. But they give a good amount of money to research institutes, to schools, to put their names on the buildings. All right, what do we have here? I think it's part of the research center. Judith Hinton for another coffee. Thank you so much, Judith. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you so much. Judith is saying Hudson Line green. Okay, Hudson Line green. All right, Harlem is blue. I get the colors wrong. Okay, thanks for that. Green is Hudson. Harlem is blue. Awesome, thank you. Now, well, let's go up this way so I can show you a few things. Maz is asking, do you have to pay everywhere for street parking in Manhattan? To the most part, yes, or you have to have a permit, but there are places, there's pockets in the city where you can park without paying at certain times of the day, or maybe after hours, you know, after 6 p.m., maybe after 8 p.m. But yeah, it depends. It depends. There's some free parking, but not a whole lot. Did I tell you guys about the story of my landlord? So when I first moved here, I didn't know this, but apparently it's very common. So what apartments do is, let's say, not apartments, but like, you know, those 2-3 family homes that you see, those brick homes. So he has one of those, and he lived on the the second floor, right? And there's a parking space in front of his building. So the way it works is, even if you live in the building, even if you're a tenant of his house, he doesn't let you use the parking for free. You have to pay a certain amount every month. I had never heard anything like that before until I came to New York. You know, with houses and apartments, you know, whatever it is in California, if you are a tenant of a building, you get a parking space, right? Sometimes actually a designated parking space. They give you a parking space for you, and nobody takes it from you, right? It doesn't work like that always in New York. It does not. So yeah, the guy was charging at the time, my landlord was charging $150 per month for parking. To park at the place that you live. Think about it for a second. That's another cost. So, it turns out that, you know, none of the tenants wanted to bring their cars, and, you know, some of us, you know, didn't even have a car. We got rid of our cars before we moved to New York. So what he would do is, on certain weekends, he would rent it. He would rent the space per day, sometimes per weekend, and make like $200, $250. I was shocked. So he of course, he has to guarantee security. He has to guarantee, the space all day, all night, But yeah, he used to make at least like $200 per weekend just for parking. For parking. Think about it. Just for a parking space. All right, what is this building right there? Let's check it out. Looks like a church, maybe? There's supposed to be a lot of churches in East Harlem. I haven't even seen one yet. Which way do I go inside? Ah, it's just a community center. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's just a community center. Terry, that's madness. Oh, trust me. The things that you see and hear in New York City pretty much desensitize you to anything that you're gonna see anywhere. I guarantee you, like nothing. So when you first, move to New York, or maybe say visit New York, you're gonna see a lot of things that don't look right, that don't seem right? But then you get used to it. Like it's not even surprising, it doesn't get surprising at some point. It's just like, oh, okay, well, this is how it is. This is how things are in New York, and you just get used to it. All right, so it turns out this building right here is actually a school, a pre-K. Lots of delis, bodegas, pharmacies, laundromats. Let's see, Mexican food, Chinese food. Illusion from Colombia. Is that Colombia? Nice. There's a big Colombian community in New York, right? In Queens. There is a big Colombian community here. And the same goes for New Jersey as well. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Elizabeth, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey has a large Brazilian community as well. Portuguese and Brazilian, both. So yeah, if you want to have some good Brazilian food, Brazilian experience, in an authentic community, I would say go to New Jersey. But it's a bit out of the way because it's very far. Honestly, it does not even feel like rush hour right now. Feels like a Sunday. Feels like a Sunday afternoon, right? Michelle Duke, greetings. All right, let's go down this way. Let's go down this way. Oh my goodness. Clayton, I think you are gonna appreciate this one. I hope you're watching right now. Joe Hernandez, my friend, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a long time. Maybe 5-6 months, right? From the time that I went to Europe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we got a Wolfpack mural right here. So I think Clayton is gonna appreciate this one. Clayton, Mighty Bull, and also Robert Sabrawal. This is for you. And Clayton, I will get back to your email in the next couple of days. I've received like I think maybe a few dozen emails. So I haven't had a chance to get back to everybody. Life has been hectic, crazy, but I'll definitely get back to you. Hudson Line does a beautiful ride along the Hudson River to Poughkeepsie. So how much is it though? How much is it? I've never taken any of the lines before. I've only been to Yonkers, as far as Yonkers, and one of my friends had a car at the time, so we rode together. And the only reason that we went to Yonkers was to go to Costco. We're like, you know what? Let's buy some stuff, for the next couple of months, or eat, every couple of months, so that we don't have to go to the store often. Happy Friday to you, Richard. I know it's Friday the 13th. You're right. I know, that's what I said when I started. I was like, today's a spooky day. All right, friends, we have a very nice restaurant right here. I don't know what restaurant it is. I don't know what type of food they serve, but it looks very nice. It looks very cozy, family friendly, the way we like it. That's pretty cool. It looks nice. How you doing, bro? Let's go check it out. All right. Contento. I bet you it's Italian. I bet you. Oh, no, it's not. My friend. Great question. What kind of cuisine is this? Italian? Or?
No, it's Peruvian.
Peruvian. Nice.
It's from Peru.
Nice. Do you have a flyer or something? I wanted to show it to my viewers. I randomly saw it as I was walking by. All right, so it looks like it is a Peruvian restaurant. I guess Italian because there's like so many Italian restaurants.
It's not a problem.
Okay, Contente, right?
Yes.
Contento or contente? Contento.
Contento.
Contento. Nice. All right, friends, the name of the place is Contento, and they have they do have some coffee. I'm tempted to get some Peruvian coffee. Should I get one? Nah, I got too many things today. All right, they got quinoa biscuits. They got roasted asparagus. Wow, they got roasted asparagus, friends. Caramelized beets, octopus, ceviche, classico, of course. Peruvian restaurants should at least have ceviche. All right, the large portions. Looking at the large portions, they have seared tuna steak, which is $45, a bit expensive. Flukatsu. They have short ribs, they have lamb ribs. Ooh, lamb ribs sound amazing. My friend, can I keep this or? Okay. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. All right, friends, the name is Contento. Looks very nice. And then here we have a very nice, oh, it's a hair salon for female. I thought it was a male barbershop. Anyway, why did they close everything, man? Oh. All right, friends, so in New York, there's always some type of construction, so don't be surprised. There's always some type of construction. Most of the time, we don't see anything being done. We don't see it when it starts. And we feel like, we live with, different types of constructions in different parts of the city that we get used to it. We're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be here forever. Kind of get used to it, All right, I gotta be careful with music. I have to be careful. Oh, there's a soccer game going on, friends. I'm telling you, one of these days, the U.S. is gonna have the next Ronaldo. We're gonna have the next Cristiano Ronaldo. The next couple of years. Mark my words. We're gonna be the best of the best, and you guys are gonna start traveling to the U.S. for soccer. Oh, these guys are actually like really training hard. Wow, these guys play like pros, man. Robert is saying this is my hood. Nice. Yeah, traveling D, that's what I was trying to say. It becomes like a permanent fixture, We get used to like constructions, and then we're like, oh yeah, this is just gonna be part of the city. This is just gonna be part of life in New York, Aloha. Samantha's treasures. Aloha, aloha. Lots and lots of residential buildings. Most of these are actually government housing, or I believe highly subsidized government buildings. And as you can see, there's a whole lot. It goes all the way to the back. There's a few of these in the neighborhood. All right, friends, and now we are on East 113th Street and Park Avenue. So the Park Avenue that you guys know is mostly in Midtown, but as you know, Park Avenue goes all the way to Uptown. And this road right here is Park Avenue. All right, since it's raining a little bit, I'm gonna use this as an umbrella. But I know I do need some good coffee, because that coffee did not hit the spot. No, sir. No. And I barely slept last night. So I'm gonna need to get some coffee, like real good coffee. Like espresso, macchiato, something like that with less milk. And friends, before I forget, I want to take this time to say thank you and send a big thanks to Normalin and Angela. Thank you so much for making today's stream possible. Thank you for your support via PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, there's a little bit of action on the other side, so let's go to that side. Let's go to the other side. The other side of Park Avenue. Or maybe go to Lexington. Let's go to Lexington. Lexington is better. The interesting thing about East Harlem is that just like many neighborhoods in the city, it's going through a lot of changes, right? Gentrification. So you'll find places that are affordable, less expensive, and also apartment buildings that are, so it's like slowly changing, you know? There's a lot of changes going on, just like Brooklyn, just like parts of Queens. It's the same thing over here as well. Wow, there's not that many people out on a Friday, right? I'm like so shocked. I was hoping to see a lot of people, you know, a lot of activities, a lot going on. It's Friday, it's rush hour time. I figured, you know, maybe people, you know, don't want to stay at work for too long. Or they'll start, you know, having a good time early, you know. All right, let's go down this way. Let the party begin, friends. Let the party begin. Oh, yeah. Look at that. See, lots of Puerto Rican flags over here. I hope to make it to Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic one day. And of course, you know, Haiti as well. Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, the three together would be ideal. That would be awesome. All right, friends, now we are in the heart of East Harlem, East 116th Street and Lexington. Mike E, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. It's the weather, you're right, and it's humid, yes. Absolutely, it's very, very humid over here. Much lively, right? Yeah, so I guess everything, you know, everything is lively on Lexington tonight. I guess that's what it is. Very, very, very lively. A lot going on here today, at least on this side. Oh, and friends, before I forget, I also want to say thank you to Ricardo. Ricardo, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the consistent support, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ricardo. I appreciate you. Ricardo, Normalin, and Angela, thank you to all three of you for making today's stream possible. Thank you so much. All right, we got St. Paul's over here. Why does it have to rain right now? See, and in East Harlem, you'll find a lot of bodegas like this one, where you get some basic groceries, snacks, food, sandwich, everything. Over here, they even got shawarma, chicken cutlet, cheesecake, got some beef patty. The good thing here in this neighborhood is like I said, you know, it's a mix of, you know, different cultures in one. So you get the best of different cultures all in one, which is great. I have to check those metro line fares, oh, train fares. I would assume they would be expensive though, right? Oh, there's a beautiful church right there. OMG. Let's go check it out. Oh, I think I might have shown this one before. I think I have. I think last time I was here it was under renovation, so we couldn't go in. I remember this one. I do remember this one. I forgot the name though. There's a beautiful church right in front of us. What did I tell you guys about beautiful churches in New York City? Or finding a beautiful church, a cathedral, a basilica in New York. There's one right there. Unfortunately, it's closed, but we're gonna try to check it out. Let's see. Come to Guyana too, of course. I would love to. Like I always say, you know, my goal for this channel is to travel to different cities, to explore different cities, you know, to show you the best of different cities around the world. My goal is not to just, you know, be in New York City 24/7. That's not the intention. All right, let's go check it out. Oh, the camera has water. Let's go clean. Let's clean it then. Let's clean it. Let's clean it with the new cleaning stuff that I got. All right, doesn't even have a name. What's going on here? Oh, it does have a name. It does have a name. All right, the name of the church is St. Paul's Roman Catholic Church. They have service in Spanish and English, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so if you happen to be in New York City, to like visiting, stopping by, you should do it. That's beautiful. Oh, this is a very nice church. I love it. I love this. All right, you know what? We're not gonna go back to Park. Oh, my bad. Park is a little slow. Park is a little quiet, so we're gonna go back to Lexington, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna go back to Park. I'm so surprised that there's barely anybody out. I know it's raining, it's kind of humid, but still. I'm guessing, you know, it's gonna be a quiet summer then. This is the backside of the church. Look at this. It extends all the way to the back. I guarantee you, I bet you, this church was built in the early 1900s. That's my guess.
All right, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, okay. All right, go.
It's a nice parking spot. All right. Let's see what else we can find on Lexington, on East Harlem. There are some of a lot gates here. Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends on the neighborhood. It depends on the apartment building. It depends on what the residence is about. Yes. But I do see a lot of gates as well. You know where you see a lot of gates is in the Bronx. It's very common to see lots and lots of gates. Sometimes multiple gates at a time for one building. It's very common to see that. Norman Ross, greetings to you, greetings. The man with the golden voice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully I put it to some use. Hopefully I get a gig or something with that, hopefully. I've been trying different things. I've been sending applications, contacting people. Nada. Nada, 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 nada. It is all nada, nada, nada. Why are you parking so weird? So crazy. Alright, that is, I believe, a school. Looks like a high school. You know what? Let's switch up gears and go to the other side. Now, we have already seen Park, we have already seen Lexington. Now let's go to the other side, closer to the Harlem River. No, just kidding. Just kidding, that's for another time. Oh, that's very nice of you, Norman Ross. Thank you, thank you. Wait, Norman Ross, are you Normalin? Do you go by Normalin? How you doing, man? Those kids are like, why is this guy recording? Are you Normalin? Alright. As I guess, this is a public school. It is a school. Looks like a high school, maybe. Very nice one. How you doing? Looking for another coffee shop right now because I feel like I'm missing something. All right, friends, here we have another nice mural. So I'm going to back up and show it to you. It's a nice one, or it looks like it's a nice one. That was for Clayton, Robert Saberwall, and Preston, Mighty Bull. That's for y'all. All right, friends, you know what? There's a couple of places that I want to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back and then go back on Lexington, all right? It's drizzling a little bit, so it's not that pleasant right now. The weather is not pleasant today. I did not expect it to rain at all. I did not expect it. I did not expect it. Let's see if we can find something interesting down this way. Maybe a bakery, maybe a coffee shop. Oh, it's a salon. All right, nothing else over there. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What's in here? Oh. Looks like a demolished building. I wonder which developer is developing this one and making a good substantial money on this. I bet you they're probably going to build a nice apartment building, a very nice one, and a very expensive one at that. Ah, Norman Ross. Okay, so that means it must be somebody else. Because I did receive a donation via PayPal, and the name of the person is Normalin. So I was like, oh, maybe it might be Nor. But I guess it's a different person. No worries. No worries at all. All right. All right, here we have Polish Indian restaurant. And just like Italian, Chinese, Italian, Chinese, a lot of Indian restaurants throughout the city as well. There is a whole lot of Indian restaurants throughout the city. But one issue that I know is that most of them tend to take out a lot of the spices in their foods to sort of accommodate people. I do appreciate a lot of spices, so I have to be very selective, and there's only a couple of Indian restaurants that I actually really like in the city. And I've shared a couple of them already on different days. So when it comes to Indian food, I'm very selective. I love Indian food, I love Mexican food, I love anything spicy. Caribbean food, as long as it's spicy, I like it. Not just spicy, but I prefer lamb meat and goat meat. Those two are my favorite. I love those two. All right, there's a discount furniture store right there, right across the street. There's a lot of those in Harlem and in Chinatown as well. I'm glad I got back on this side. There's a lot of cool stuff. All right, we got a little Puerto Rican pride over here on this mural. Let's check it out. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Manny, Mariela, Marlena. There you go. That's for you. Robert Steiger, is that right? There's a good spot on 116th between 3rd and Lex. 116th. Okay, we'll give it a try. Well, hopefully there's something else on the way as well, because I do need some real coffee. Hello from Finland, Vanha Hirovonen. You know, actually, Finland is as a country, is the largest consumer of coffee in the world. You guys love coffee, apparently. Apparently, you guys drink more coffee than anybody else. Is that right? That's what I read. I heard you guys love coffee so much you have become the largest consumers of coffee in the world. Oh, there's a little bake shop right here. Don Paco Panderia. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Nice. Got some good stuff. Oh, by the way, friends, East Harlem has a big Senegalese community as well. Actually, I think the largest Senegalese community outside of Senegal, if I'm not mistaken. I even see like a Senegal, speaking of, I see a Senegalese flag right there, right in the middle. You guys see it? Oh, you're drinking coffee right now? Oh, that's funny, Van, huh? Yeah, I had heard you guys are the largest consumers of coffee in the world. All right, friends. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I might have to get going instead of getting coffee. I might have to get going. I thought it was gonna stop. It's getting worse. This is very interesting. I think Sweden are the second on that list. Finland always beat us. So is it really like Finland and Sweden? Oh, this store has a lot of panadas, friends. So if you want to buy panadas when you're in New York City, you might have to come to East Harlem. You might have to come to Spanish Harlem. All right, I see a coffee shop right here. Looks very nice. Oh, okay, it's a restaurant and bar. Kahalua's Cafe. Huh. Looks nice. I've never seen that one before. And happy people, that is true. That is true. You guys are like the happiest people. I mean, in general, like, you know, the Nordic area, Baltic area, tend to be happier than the rest of the world. But I know Finland is the happiest place or the happiest country in the world. Year after year, right? At some point it was Denmark, and then you guys took over. Since then, it pretty much has been Finland, right? Definitely happy people. Definitely. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's an undercover cop standing parked right in front of me. I didn't even notice. Interesting. Interesting. So one thing that I don't like about New York weather, especially late spring and summertime, is when it gets very humid and it rains at the same time and it's very hot. Not good at all. No bueno. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it when it's humid, very hot, rain. I don't like it. Eurovision Song Contest. You guys like Eurovision, huh? I know it's a big deal. Apparently a band from Ukraine is doing pretty well so far, from what I know. I saw like a little bit of a highlight. And I know Ireland got kicked out of Eurovision. They didn't do well. I don't know the details, but I did see the highlights. What's going on over there? What in the world is going on? Apparently the police is arresting a bunch of people. What in the world? Oh, There's like an entire squad over there. There's an entire police squad right there. Interesting. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's going on. Oh, these guys. All right, they're saying move.
Go out, everyone. Clear the sidewalk. Clear the sidewalk.
All right, friends.
Everyone's out. Look, put on your camera. He talking about jumping off the roof. He's trying to make everybody leave now. Look,
Go to the sidewalk.
Look.
Yeah, I think it's just something suicide or something like that. I don't know. I know some people are so evil, they're like, do it. Why would you say that, man? Why would you say something like that? Anyway. It's like people standing as a joke saying like, oh, do it, do it. Come on, man. Anyway, let's keep going. That's just part of life in New York, baby. It is what it is. It is part of life in New York. Yeah, I hope he gets help. You know, instead of saying like, oh, let's help you out, let's do whatever it takes, you know, to help you out. Life gets better or something like that. It's like, that's why the cop had to like, you know, push people, like, you know, that's why the cop was like, you know, stay off the sidewalk or stay off the fence, you know, go away, go to the sidewalk, off the sidewalk, you know. That's the main reason that the cops started saying that. Is because a bunch of people that were standing right in front of, you know, the cop, or right behind the cops, were saying, oh, do it, jump. Come on, man. And they're like laughing about it. How would you say that, man? Now, well, let's go down this way. Instead of waiting, I hope he doesn't jump or anything. I'm gonna check on him. Let me check real quick. Yeah, there's more cops there now. More cops on the way. Crazy. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, you know, there's a lot of good people in the world, and I kind of like, you know what? There's some good people, and then sometimes I'm like, man, this world is just messed up, you know? This world is a messed up place. No good people left. So I hope, you know, I really hope there's good people, you know, who can save people like him. Put him on the right track, help him out as much as possible. Yeah, probably a negotiator. Most likely that. Palamides, NYPD, trying to save a life. I mean, they have a lot going on, so I don't know if it's like that easy for them to save everybody and to help everybody, but yeah. They're trying, I guess. They're trying. I mean, think about it. This city is a city of millions. You know, there's not enough resources from NYPD sometimes. It's just, you know, they might have other priorities. You know, there might be something worse going on somewhere that they don't have time to reach out to everybody or to help everybody. Mental health is very important, absolutely. Gary Ting is saying, need more good souls in the world like you, Rob. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm, I don't know if I'm like, if I can categorize myself, you know, as the best soul or good soul. I mean, I do my best, but I don't know, the world kind of makes you sour, you know. Here is a nice view of the city. In the rain, look at that. Look how beautiful this is. Yeah, sometimes, you know, this world, you know, this world makes you a cold person, you know, turns you cold, but you gotta try your best, right? You gotta try your best to be at your best and to be as much of a good human being as possible. Be good to people, be kind to people at any time, at any day, anywhere, regardless of who the person is. You have to be kind and respectful. Right? Terry is saying, don't be hard on yourself. Go grab a nice coffee. Oh yeah, I'm still looking for coffee. We'll see. We'll see if we find something. Although I'm thinking it might be too late in the day. I'm still thinking about that coffee that I had the other day. Oh, by the way, friends, remember that sureki bread, that Greek holiday Easter bread that I bought the other day? Remember that one? Oh, it was so good. As good as I thought it would be. And I kid you not, I finished it in 2 sittings. So I ate like half of it first, right? The same day. And then the rest of it, I ate it the second day. And that was it. I could have finished it in 1 sitting, but ooh, I had to save it for another day. It was really, really good. Only $10. And that sureki was only $10. You can't beat that. For you guys. Because I've kind of given up on Mexican food in New York. It's not that easy to find like a really good, authentic Mexican food. All right, you know what? Let's go down this way. Oh, there's a bike shop right here. Oh, East Harlem Bottling Company. All right, friends. So this is one of the places that one of my friends suggested I recommend to you. So this place apparently has good food. I've never been here before, but apparently it has good food and also good alcohol. I don't know what that means, but they do have, their alcohol apparently is good. So East Harlem Bottling Company. Apparently it's very popular. That is one of the places I was told to recommend to you in terms of drinks. I think they probably have like IPA beer or some fancy beer, you know, from a fancy brewery, something like that. All right, there's a graphic store right there, graphic shirts. Oh, by the way, friends, I want to say thank you to whoever bought a couple of shirts from my Walk, Ride, Fly store. I want to say thank you. I don't know who made the purchase, but I want to say thank you. If you want to send me an email to let me know that you bought something and maybe like, you know, a couple of pictures of you wearing the shirt or whatever it is, I will be happy to share it with you or to share it with the community. So I want to say thank you to those of you who have been placing orders on or from the Walk, Ride, Fly store. Greetings to you, Preston. Greetings to you, Preston. Preston and Renette. Greetings. Yeah, I hope you'll be okay too. I don't know. I can't believe people would say something like that, you know? And they're all like laughing about it, like, you should jump. I'm like, serious? That's why the cops were mad, you know? Like, they were really upset. They were like, we gotta push these people away from here. We gotta kick them out because they could make things worse, which is understandably right. Oh, this has to be a Volvo. Look at that. This, I knew it, friends. Look at that. This is an old Volvo. This is nice. Look at this. That is a very old one. Anybody from Sweden? Magnus? Zilfer Surfer? Are you from Sweden? That's a very old Volvo. Probably like the 70s. Most likely the 70s. All right, we have something beautiful right here. Did I tell you guys there are a lot of beautiful churches in Harlem, and specifically in East Harlem? There you go. One thing that I don't like these days is the fact that, you know, a lot of churches close very early in the day. They're only open a couple of times a week, which is a bit disappointing. All right, let's see what church this is. Let's see. '80s? Is it '80s? All right. Is that the name of the church? Santa Cecilia Adoración Eucarística. I don't know if that's the name. That doesn't sound like the name. Santa Cecilia, Santa Agonia. What church is this? I know it's a Catholic church for sure. I know it's a Catholic church. It's so beautiful. Zach Kirkham. How are you doing? All the way from the UK. How are you doing? All right, we have another Caribbean restaurant right there. I would assume it's like Dominican or Puerto Rican. El Nuevo Caribeño. Caribeño. All right, let's cross and check out that mural right there. That's pretty nice. Oh, and friends, if you could just do me a huge favor, everyone please, if you could just give this video a like and share it with a friend, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, thank you so much to everybody who supported the channel. Those who supported the channel via PayPal and Cash App, thank you so much. And of course, those of you who supported today with Super Chats, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. It means a lot. It makes the streams possible. And you know, if you do want to see more live streams like this one more frequently, feel free to support the channel. All the details are in the description of this video. All right, friends, so I'm gonna probably end the stream in a few minutes. I need to go home. I'm probably not even gonna get some coffee right now. Just go home, relax, and catch up on sleep, possibly. All right, there we go. Look at the train. I think that's the red line, right? Yes, that's the red line. Good evening to you, Brenda. I smell coffee. Smell coffee, really? Right now? Should I go through here? It's drizzling, it looks nasty. Hello. Hello. There's a little bit of echo here. Hello, Governor. Yeah, but at night, I would say don't do what I just did. Late at night, it is not recommended. Tunnel reminds me of London, except the tunnels in London are probably a lot cleaner than this one, right? I thought London was, you know, decently clean. But then people are like, no, London is dirty. I'm like, have you been to New York? I'm like, have you seen New York? You think London is dirty? I'm like, I don't think so. Thank you so much, Zilfer Surfer. Thank you so much, Mikey. Thank you, Vanha. Thank you to all of you. I'm gonna wait until it's like on the 2-hour mark, and I'll end the stream. Until then, we gotta keep on walking and walking. Or maybe I'll show you one place that I know. I think it's down this way, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's down this way. Let me see if it's still there. Remember what I said in terms of housing in East Harlem? Look at this. This is like a pretty nice development, a very nice apartment building. Probably, you know, same price as something you would find in Midtown Manhattan, most likely. You can find a studio, you know, condo, residences with views of Central Park and beyond. We're very close to Central Park, so it's probably gonna have some amazing views. All right, so you could get something here. The cheapest you can find here is at 600,000, friends. So it starts at 600,000. They say 600,000, but you know, most likely it's much higher than that. That's just a way to get you. That's Corcoran Group right there. They're the ones marketing it. It's a very nice apartment building. Look at the lobby. Very, very nice place. All right, let's keep going. All right, why is the music so loud? I don't want to get in trouble for this. All right, let me go back. I don't want to get in trouble. Another train coming, another train coming. Let's see which one it is. Let's see which one. All right, friends, so I'm probably gonna have to come back again to East Harlem on a sunny day, on a nice day, when it's not humid, when it's not rainy, when it's not foggy, when it's a nice day. I'm gonna come back to East Harlem and show you more of this section of the city, because there's a lot to see, and I'm sure, you know, I've only barely scratched the surface. Are you dropped? It's funny that people drop something and they don't see it, and I see it from far. Oh, and friends, I got some emails from a couple of viewers saying that, oh, you know, you didn't show my favorite parts of Astoria, the lively parts of Astoria, you know, certain cafes and coffee shops and so on. So you guys know New York City is very big. It's a big city. So you can only show so much within an hour, within 2 hours. And I've been to Astoria. I've shown you Astoria a couple of times, but I know I'll be back for more because there's still a lot to show. So my point is, I'll be back and I will show more of Astoria, different times of the day, obviously, and show the best of Astoria. The same goes, you know, to different sections of the city, not just Astoria. Just FYI. There's a little bit of partying going on over there. Teresa Roberts. Harlem is made up of East, Central, and West. Correct. I've shown Central Harlem a few times. I've only shown East Harlem once, and then, you know, today being the second one. So I'm probably gonna do a couple more videos of East Harlem and, you know, different sections of Harlem on the other side as well. Not just East Harlem, but Central and West Harlem. I like Central Harlem. There's a lot of coffee shops that I like there, cafes, bakeries, good stuff. So yeah, definitely. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, to see the entire city, it's gonna take a lifetime. A couple of hours at a time is not enough. There's a lot to see in the city. And I'm sure, you know, people like Judith, you know, have been here for pretty much all your life, right? If I'm not mistaken. Could attest to this. You could spend a lifetime in this city and not see everything. There's always something new, you know. For instance, you know, I learned about Julien Boulangerie, the one that I showed you today, only recently. And apparently they've been there since September. I did not know that. I thought I've seen the area enough, but I guess not. You always miss something. So you gotta keep looking, you gotta keep exploring, you gotta keep wondering in New York City. You'll always learn something new, something insightful, something interesting. You know, there's always something to see. All right, friends, now we are on the Museum Mile. The Museum Mile is a section of Manhattan where you'll find a lot of museums in a row. And to the right, Central Park. All right, so this is the Museum of the City of New York. There's a couple of these in the city. This is one of them. Obviously, it's late in the day, so it's closed. But yeah, this is a museum, and there's a Museum of Jewish History coming up. There's Guggenheim. There's, you know, the Met is down this way. I've shown that a few times, so this is just like a highlight. Just FYI. That's the Museum Mile right there. New York Academy of Medicine. Cool spot, lots of New York City history. Absolutely. New York City has everything for everybody. As I always say, there's something for everybody. Just like whatever that you're looking for. If you're looking for history, food, coffee, fun things to do, museums, anything. There is something for everybody. Now we are technically on 5th Avenue, closer to the Upper East Side. But like I said, the line for the Upper East Side starts on 96th Street. Isn't that crazy that, you know, 5th Avenue is quiet at this time of the day? Isn't that interesting? Isn't it interesting that it's super quiet at this time of the day? And of course, you find a lot of really nice high-end apartments on 5th Avenue, in addition to the museums, in addition to Central Park. You find really, really nice apartment buildings, of course. All right, friends, I think this might be a good time to end today's stream. Like I said earlier, if you could just give this video a thumbs up and also share it on Facebook, Twitter, or just via text message, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope you got something out of today's stream, minus that experience towards the end. I hope you got something out of it. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring you another stream, maybe on Sunday or Monday. Life has been a bit hectic for me. a lot of ebbs and flows, so I've not been able to go out and record as much as I would like, but I'm trying. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting the channel, those who have been supporting the channel via PayPal and also with Super Chats. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, friends. Have a good one. Thank you to the mods. As always, thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to enjoy the stream and also help out as well at the same time. Thank you, everybody. And until next time, signing off on 5th Avenue, New York. Thank you. Have a good one, Ricardo, Gigi, Darrell, Judith, Ida, Fiore, Yoshiko. Thank you so much. Mike E, Zilfer Surfer, Magnus, thank you so much. I hope all is well. Magnus, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Project Scorpio, thank you so much. All right, Daryl Yannick, greetings to you. Greetings to you. I hope all is well. Thank you. Who else did I forget? Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Palamidis. Mike E. Teresa. Adnan. Ingrid. Thank you so much. Henry. Renee. Preston. Renette. Thank you to all of you. Michelle. Zach, Shiva, Paul. Thank you to all of you. All right, friends. Time to go now.